back, ladies and gentlemen. More action from the 5K. Myself and
Yeah.
Rex bringing you everything, and I just refreshed my timeline.
What done happened on your timeline?
Oh no, Sin
was trolling.
Yeah, he trolled everyone. He was like, "Yo, I'm in AR, surprise!" And then everyone was like, "Yo, congrats, bro, well deserved." He's like, "I'm just kidding. I don't really have a team." Sucks for Sin. Hopefully he'll find his way into a good team soon enough. For now, TTF retreat. Optic Nation Faze tied at 1-1. The Optic Gaming versus Young Gods S&D has finally begun. Of course, OG are 1-0 up in the series. We'll give you some action in that one as it progresses through. For now, still in round.
Oh, we got a cap already.
Uno and Karma not wasting any time. Only with 1 kill. No deaths, but it has the flag cap too.
Did he have a sniper rifle too?
He did. Oh, no he didn't.
Well, it looked like he put it away.
I thought he did. Yeah, I thought he had one too, but he may have picked it up. Look at the kill feed.
Oh, and dominating the kill feed.
So far, Sense the only player on Faze with kills. Not what you would expect. If you told me that, I'd think you were crazy. It's going to be 2-0 unless Apathy can make a god play. Surprised to see Nation play that so slow.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's
I don't know
TP there. They've completely dominated the kill feed, but it doesn't matter. Karma's like, doesn't matter. Sit down. 2-0 in, what, a minute game? Woo, baby! Optic Nation going ham here in TTF retreat.
CTF should be Nation's strongest game mode. I think it's the easiest for them to kind of understand play. Karma on Impact, very good CTF player. I think even if you looked at the stats from Orlando, he was considered the most efficient CTF player or the best CTF player.
Oh, the Jukes.
That was pretty sweet.
I don't know if he meant to do that because it looked like he failed his double jump, but he managed to get it done anyway. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the power kick. That would have been nasty, but runs towards his teammates, and Karma is still alive somehow with this flag.
What are we watching?
I don't know, but the enemy flag carrier is going to be Sensor. He's done well as well. He's going to get dropped. Is the flag going to be returned? I don't think it will. No, it will not. So Attach managed to keep it alive as the EMPs come in on Karma. How he's done what he has there is
one of
impressive.
the funnest things about coaching Karma and working with Karma is that he'll make plays like that, or you'll watch them start, right? So you watch the play start, and you're like, "Yo, Damon, run the flag that way," and like he just doesn't listen, and then you're just watching, and you're like, "What is he trying to do?" And it just it works for some reason. Like he just has these insane natural instincts that you can't really explain. He's never out of position, and then you ask him why he was in that position, and he can't really even explain it. He just knows where to be.
That's where he needs to be. That's what makes him one of the best in the game. 5-1 to kick things off, of course, with that flag. Stalemate. Attach with the flag, and Karma with the flag, and Karma picking up some kills on Apathy, so we may see a push come in. In fact, there is going to be a push. Slasher, the last man, really going for that one. Optic Nation 2-0 up in the CTF so far, but the tempo definitely slowing down. Slasher's going to fall. Attach now. Doesn't even need to defend himself. And look at the way Optic Nation just kind of reset that. Yeah. They just all made sure they had complete control, made sure that Damon was in no trouble whatsoever, and then tried to go for a little bit of a push. One player over on that left-hand side is Proofy, and Karma's going to have to pull out that barrel. He only has the ASM-1 out for now. I'm pretty sure he had a barrel in his hands. But he's going to be pushed so hard here, and he's going to have to juke out 2 players, and oh my lord, he's doing it. He's doing it. No, he does fall. Attach should be able to run that one in, and does so. 2-1.
Yeah, Nation not able to get any pressure right there on the flag. Attach going to score that one once they get the return, but they worked very hard for that return. You see the time left on the clock. Only 1 minute and 20 seconds left. You still have to be pretty happy if you're a Nation in this game.
Definitely. Slasher and Attach both picking things up. They started with 0 and 4s, or 0 and 3s even. So they have slowly got themselves back into this. Flag being pulled again. This time it's going to be TP. Attach needs to win a couple of gunfights. Oh my lord, he just burned through Proofy. TP is going to go for the challenge. He's fallen into the pool though, and he's going to get shut down from behind. And if they're not careful here, we could see a bit of a counter pull come in from Faze as they have complete control now of ON's base. 2 players rotating back for ON. It's Proofy. Wins 1 gunfight. Looks in towards the middle. He's not going to win the second though. Slasher putting even more pressure on Optic Nation's base.
Faze attacking from the good side too, Ben. You'd expect them to actually from bad side, sorry. You'd expect them, try and amp up the pace right here in the last minute, 30 seconds right now. Try and get one more cap to tie the set. That's what they tried to do. Weren't able. Looks like Apathy just going to start playing some D.
20 seconds left. I mean, if I'm Faze, I'll take it. Just down by 1. 20 seconds left. As long as they don't lose another flag here, they should be pretty Gucci, and that's some good Base defense, that stalemate lasted so long between Karma and Attach, both players with those flags, that they just bled out so much time in that first side. We'll just throw up a dual screen real quick as we go into the half with this one, let you guys know what's going on in the Optic Gaming versus Young Gods semi-final. They're, of course, in Search and Destroy on Detroit. The same map pool will be played in both these two semi-finals.
Somebody tweeted me something pretty interesting here, Ben. They are... we would have to look. I kind of believe them. I haven't heard anything all day. OG has not lost a map today.
Wouldn't surprise me. They've had a relatively easy run.
Yeah.
Not really had any trouble, and of course playing with the full 4 now.
Yep.
Bo's not being used as a substitute. You see Optic Gaming 3-2 up there in S&D. Detroit in round 6. Couple of players falling. Looks like Formal's going to be left by himself to try and clutch up. Picked up 1. Looking for more with that sniper rifle.
He's going to try and snipe him through that window.
Stay with him until this round over, just because I want to see if he can just destroy someone. Go for a Will Star. As Nation actually being aggressive off the break here. It's TP running that flag. Is Formal going to clutch up? I think you know what? I'm calling Formal to clutch.
Yeah, I mean, you know, watching it, it seems like he would. That's kind of the vibe that I got. Watching him, he just seems like he knows where the other person's at. But actually, time's going to run out, so not going to be able to clutch that. Over in the ON game, it looks like Teep is going to put in another flag. So ON is going to take a 2-flag advantage here in the second half of this CTF. And I think this is a swing map in this series, Ben. If ON is able to win this map, go up 2-1, I definitely think they take this series against Faze.
Oh, yeah. Without a shadow of a doubt. At that point, you got to feel pretty comfortable with that as a prediction. And as you said, you know, that was a really aggressive push from Nation at the start. TP again, another capture. 16-9 start for him. Had a pretty poor performance in that hard point. We kind of called him out a little bit, but definitely playing a lot better now as he picks up another kill. 17-9, 3 streak. Looking for more kills. Finally falls. 3.5 minutes left, and as long as they don't completely screw up here, you know, as long as they just kind of, they can afford to lose 1 flag.
Barring monumental collapse.
Right. They have this one pretty much in the bag.
Yeah, absolutely. I would 100% agree with you. It looks like they do have this one in the bag. And let me see. I believe the next map will be Biolab Uplink.
Ooh.
Which, depending on host, that's kind of how I would feel about that map. Such a very, such a short, close-range map.
I think it'll be Nation's host. This is Attach's host.
So it should be Nation's host. And I know I was going back and forth with somebody the other day, Ben. Biolab Uplink.
Yep.
What is your spread on ASM1's 2 bows?
Spread?
How many are you running?
See, it's a weird one. It's such a tough map because
really?
Because I feel like you need to keep map control. You need someone in Biolab at all times. But at the same time, because the spawns are so volatile, you're gonna have a lot of close quarter gunfights.
See, I said 3 and 1.
3 bows?
No, I said 3 ASM1s and 1 bow. I was told.
I would say 2 and 2.
I was told
2
2 and 2.
2 and 2 or 3 and 1. I could see how 3 and 1 would work.
Yeah.
But
I was told 2 and 2 because that was the
who told you
kind of argument. It was actually me and Teep going back and forth about it.
Okay.
I said I thought 3 and 1 would make a lot more sense. He said he thought 2 and 2, and I was kind of taken back by that. I really didn't understand why, because it's such a short, close-range map. The spawns are so close together. You know, all your engagements are so close quarter.
Yeah, that's what would make me say 3 to 1 ASM1.
But, you know, I understand the point of, trying to fight those players with the drone jumping out into snow and those areas. It's all longer range battles at that point. So to give that extra power to stop those players, I understand why you would want a bow.
Minute and a half left in this one. Matt, it's looking like this one over. We called it, you know.
Kurt.
Nation would have to monumentally collapse.
We want to go to a listen-in for Nation Gaming the last few rounds of this S&D, round 9 right now.
How close is he at? Round 9? Yeah. Let's wait. Let's just make sure this is over.
Okay, we'll solidify.
I just want to make sure.
We'll solidify this one's over first.
Because actually, gaming down.
That one might be over before we can make it. Minute left, 2 flags, Ben.
All right, let's see if Attach pulls this flag.
All right, fine.
Dual screen. All right, Will.
There you go.
Will's calling the shots. He's like, listen, if you guys can't make up your decision, I'll do it for you.
Flag down. Let's see if we get a return. There's a return right there. Teep has the flag out. Minute left.
Oh, that kill goes down. What is? Who is that? I'm not sure if you just saw what Attach did there.
What did he do?
he spawned bomb terrace, and rather than overextending, when Nation had the flag with 50 seconds left, he kind of wrapped all the way back around.
Nah, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
We can full screen the gaming.
Yeah, full screen
I'm taking
gaming.
control.
Yeah, do it. That's game over there for Optic Nation. They go 2-1 in the lead. Let's listen in now with Optic Gaming, see if they can clutch out this S&D.
Nice. One more in the door. In the room.
Oh, shit.
He's right. Into your left.
Back alley.
Oh, nice try. Good
Dude,
try.
like,
Jesus, man.
It's all good, dude.
I literally can't.
No, they can't, Matt. Is the great answer to that. So Young Gods level it up at 1-1 against Optic Gaming, and Nation finish out their game, of course. So that's going to be 2-1 against Team Faze.
So Nation will move on to Biolab uplink. Looking in
Yeah.
pretty good shape right now. I think I think they'll take that. I think
should.
they have a lot of momentum in
surprised
this
if they did.
series. I think they'd be shocked to let it go to a 5th map. And then Gaming losing their first map, allegedly, of the day.
Supposedly.
To, Young Gods pickup team. Young Gods able to show they can hang. Going into CTF, I think that will be a reasonably close game. I think, Clay, Ricky, and Mochilla, 3 very good kind of statue post-up players in
Right.
CTF. It kind of plays to their advantage, especially retreat those long alleyways. They're able to get those nice long-range shots. And then, Bo's always sneaky around the flag, always play
He's a
decent
sneaky little
objective.
one.
I think that game will be pretty close.
Well, for now, we're going to go to commercial break. When we return, we'll keep you guys covered with all the action live in the 5K.